Hello friends, welcome to BISP trainings and I am Ashwin. So today we are going to see opportunity analytics coding part. In our last session, we have discussed that what is opportunity analytics and why did we develop it, what was the problem, and how the data travels from one module to another module. Now, I have also shown you the graphs like this. Now today I will show you how the data is extracted, how it is massaged and cleaned, and then how it is displayed in this format. So let me show you. This is our application opportunity analytics, and now I'm going to show you this. Today I will show you how this dashboard is populated with this data, and I will also show you the how the whether our calculation is correct or not, okay, with the help of CSV file. First of all, I will show you. Here you can see two buttons, India and US. That means the data from two countries are inserted into the database. And here you will see top 5 cities. That means top 5 cities, the data from, we are having the data from top 5 cities. Total companies, that means the vacancies are in 46 companies. Total opportunities are 8,447. And total category, there are 9 categories. You can see here CRM, data science, EPM, ERP, ETL, Hadoop. These are the categories. These are the top companies here. Okay, now we will start here. First of all, I will show you this. You can see here India is by default selected. Now I will see the code here. This index. This function executes and populate the data on dashboard. Now if you see here, if request dot method equal to post, if else condition is there, that means whenever a page is loaded first time, that means the request method is not post, that means it comes here. So India is by default country selected. We have put India into the session. Now chart context. Here chart context means it's a dictionary that we have taken. It's a dictionary. Now selected country is equal to India. Here we have taken CSV data objects all. CSV data is the table name. Objects all means pull the complete data from that CSV data table. Here I have uploaded the CSV file or Excel file and push complete data into that data table. I have already prepared some videos how to fill the data from CSV to database. I recommend you to go through my previous videos. You can see the complete procedure of how to upload the CSV file and how to push the data from CSV to database table. Now here we have taken complete data as an object. After that, we have to complete it into the data frame. We have to convert it into the data frame. So read frame is the command of pandas. With the help of pandas, this function read frame, the complete object is converted into the data frame. That is why I have given the name complete data df. Complete data df means complete data frame. Here you can see I have already taken out the session CSV dot CSV. I will show you why this line is written here. Now fixed color list. Here fixed color list means I have taken a color list fixed. For example, if I refresh the data, focus on the CRM and data science. Color, focus on the color. Now if I refresh them, red and blue, red, blue, orange. Same here, red, blue, orange. That means colors are not changed. So it is required that whenever a user refresh the page, the color should not change. Otherwise, it will be difficult for the user. So we have taken the fixed color. That means every time you refresh the page, same color list will be taken. Then month list. See, whenever we extract the data from the database, it is not necessary that you will get the data like this: January, February, March, April, May, June, July. It could be anything like February, April, January, December, like this. So we have to first arrange the data into the month sequence. So that is why a month list is taken. After that, category wise, we are talking about this. Now we are talking about this. So category list means pivot table, country equal to selected country. That means we are extracting only Indian data. Index equal to category, column equal to month, value equal to opening. Opening means value that is to be added. So opening will be like this. Let me show you this CSV file. Opening. This is the value. So unordered month list. Unordered month list means unordered month. I have taken here a variable unordered month. Category wise, let me show you this unordered. What is unordered month? Print month. Yes. Now let me show you. Here it is still processing. Yes. Now I will show you here. You will see here unordered month. Here it is unordered month. April, August, December, February. So whenever as I told you, whenever we extract the data, it is not necessary that you will get the data in a sequenced order. So we have to take this month list. Now this unordered month, I have taken out the list of unordered month, and then just a second, and then ordered month list, sorted unordered month that we have received, key lambda x month list, that means whatever which is required here, and then index. So it will convert the complete unordered month list into ordered month list. And then category wise means whatever the pivoted table we have received, it will convert, it will change the table into a series. It will arrange that complete data into ordered month list. I will show you this also. Print category wise. Again I will refresh it. It is refreshing. We have to arrange the complete data. Here it will arrange the complete data. Now see. Now you can see here. January 70, 58, 57. Now see here. Let me here. Let me stop. CRM January 70, 58. CRM January 70, 58, 57, 70, 57, 70, 57, 70, 250, 249, 250, 249, and everything is in sequence: January, February, March, April. So this command, what it does, it arranges. This line is more important for getting the data serial month wise. That means it arranges the data, and then we have to reset index. After resetting index, our 50% work is over. Now we have to extract the category list also, because we have to show it in legend. Here these are the legend. So we have, what we have taken here, we have taken out the category list. Now most of the part is over for this graph. Data list stacked. Here data list stacked. What we have done, we have to arrange the sequence in this way, because the chart understand this, not this. We have to arrange the data in this format. Here also there is no change. Look at this. This CRM, this is the CRM. 70, 58, 57, 70, 70, 58, 57, 70, 250, 250, 49. That means we have done nothing. We have just changed this into the format where the chart.js understands, because it is a JavaScript based. I will show you that JavaScript also. So we have applied here for loop for category wise dataset dictionary. For category wise for category cat, we have taken the variable cat, and then we have converted element of dictionary like this. So this is what the it understands. See here, let data set dictionary. You have to put the data inside this. This is a fixed format. You can get any you can get this format in chart.js. I will show you how you can get the format. So you have to put this format inside the loop and then delete category wise list. You have to take each time the category wise list, and then we have to create another fresh list, and you have to put here category wise list. And have a look on this print order and print dataset dictionary. Here is the print order list and print dataset dictionary. Here is our dataset dictionary. So here chart context ordered month list dataset dictionary, ordered month list dataset dictionary. Ordered month list means this, and dataset dictionary means this complete data is populated. After that, same thing with this. Here we have shown the opportunity in company month wise. Opportunity in company month wise means that means we have to show the top 5 companies. Only 5 companies I have shown here. That is why I have taken here somewhere top 5 companies and largest 5. So this was this part is over up to this graph. Now we are going to see how this chart is created. First of all, company wise table, we have taken country and indexing will be done on company. Country will be India, indexing will be done on company, opening values equal to opening, like this. After that, we have reset the index. Then what we have done, company list equal to opening top 5. That means n largest. This code gives you top 5 values. That means the company name will be given to you top 5 company list. After that, company data frame. You have got, now see, the complete data frame is there. Now you have to extract only those 5 companies that we have received top 5 com list. That means company list. So this is a function is in. It is just like SQL query. In SQL query also we use in. So here also is in pandas it is used is in command. So is in top 5 com list. Top 5 com list means here these are the 5 company list. If I make it 6, then top 6 company list will be shown here. So in this way, top 5 com list. Then again the same thing, month list equal to January to December. Company table list here. Yes, company table list. Now company table list, we have to up to this level it is not indexed, it is not arranged in a serial manner. Now we have to arrange them into the month sequence. So what we have done, same thing, pivot table, country, company. After that, unordered month, we have taken month list. After that, with the help of sorted lambda, we have sorted it, and then company reset index. Now we apply for loop. After applying for loop, why we have applied for loop? Because we have to convert the data. Have a look on this. We have to convert the data into this format. Now look at this. First company is Accenture 2022 2019. First company is Accenture. Let me show you. 22 2019. So we have to convert in this format. That is why we have applied here the for loop. Then after applying the for loop, we have extracted the data in this format. This is the same thing, this curly bracket, all are the part. Now let me show you company data set and ordered month list. Company data set and ordered month list. Here is the ordered month list, company data set. This is the format of writing pipeline safe double curly bracket here. This is the standard way of writing the code. After that, here, then we will send them into the form of dictionary. Now let's have a look on this also. top 5 cities. Where does this data comes from? So where does this data comes from? This data comes from here. Show category list. Total category. Total category CSV data. That means CSV data, which is the object. Table name. Object filter. We have filtered the data. Selected country. Selected country means India. Category. Value list category. Object category. And distinct. Distinct means it will give you the number. It will give you the number of that particular category. After that, show city list. CSV data object filter, selected country, value list equal to location, order by location and distinct. And same thing is here. CSV data object filter, selected country means India, company, value list company, order by company. So these 4 values comes from here: total cities, total companies, total opportunities, and total categories. Opportunity list, same thing. Selected country, value, listing, opening. That's it. Now we all put these values in the form of dictionary. Now let's come to the dynamic page here. Now look at this here. Show city list dot length. We have got the list, but we have to show the length. So that is why top city list length. Show company list length, curly bracket. Length means because only we have to show the number, a numerical value. After that, here also show opportunity list and length. So this was all about this value. Now let's check whether whatever we have done coding, whether it is correct or wrong. Now see, this is, have a look at this session CSV Excel. Session CSV I have already taken out at the time of extraction of data. Let me show you here. As I have shown you what I have done here. Complete data DF to CSV media session CSV. I have already created a CSV, separate CSV of the data to cross check, to cross verify. Now let me show you whatever we have done, whether it is correct, the data is calculated correct or not. Here CRM India 2019 January, 70 leads, 70 vacancies. Now let's see here, January, year January to 2019, January openings, category CRM, country India. Now let me select this, Control C, and let me show you, Control V, equal to sum. We will 70, accurate 70. Here CRM 58 in the month of February, 58. In the month of February, I will take it as February. Now let's collect this data, Control C, Control V, equal to sum. Yes, 58. Perfect. That means the data is properly calculated, and this is the meaningful data that we have shown here. Now you can reduce it or increase it according to your requirement. Like here I have taken only 5 companies. We can take only 3 companies also. So that depends on our requirement, and this calculation is done on the basis of his past data. And where can you get the data for Chart.js? Let me show you the Chart.js also. Chartjs.org, samples. Let me show you the line chart. Where is line chart? Line style. Here, these are the line chart. So if you press Control U, where is Control U? You will get the complete data. Whatever I have written here, the same data you will get here. See, I have copied that. Variable config1, type line, data, data set, options, legend. Here also you will see data, dataset, options, legend, and you can copy everything from here and just pass the data. So this was all about this data. Now in our next video, I will show you how the data, let me show you this here, view more. Just a second. So in my last video, in my next video, I will show you how this data is, we can define it separately category wise. I will show you each data category wise. Suppose CRM, you will select the CRM part. Let me refresh it again. Just a second. I will show you. Control C. Refresh. Python. Yes. Now if I press US data, you will see here the chart completely changes. Look at this. It completely changed. Similarly in India, it will be changed here. Yes, and view more. Now it is C. Now in my next video, we will see how this data is selected from select box, drop down box, and then we will submit the data and we will see how data is rendered in these type of stacked bar charts, etc. So guys, I hope you will find this video interesting. So please watch my videos and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Thanks.